Welcome to This Is Important, a production of iHeartRadio, the show where we only talk about what is most obviously very crucially important. Today on This Is Important,
horny middle-aged men.
You can't go to lunch without titties. What?
Let's go.
Fuck it.
We're back.
God damn.
Bow to your sensei.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, boys?
Woo!
Ah,
Love
Yes.
my guys.
we're filming this a few weeks late. But I just did Kimmel last night. I got a lot of Kimmel merch right here.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
hell yeah. Did you get swagged out?
God damn.
That shit's important.
What'd you get? Ooh, a little Kimmel
that's
hat.
sick, dude.
Oh,
I got a
God.
sick Kimmel hat. I got some t-shirt.
That's the perfect paparazzi hat to just be like,
Mhm.
guys, no photos. I'm just walking, but you got that on.
This is how when you're on TMZ, you let them know that you're an actor.
Yeah, buddy.
So that you're like, oh, stay away. But the reason that they came up to you in the first place is they're like,
Exactly.
he's wearing a Jimmy Kimmel hat. He
Yeah.
had to have been on the show.
He has sunglasses on inside at night. What's going on?
Yeah, he must
He must be famous.
be trying to get me to talk to him.
Yeah.
The worst is when they come up to you and then you're like, oh, God, TMZ's coming up to me again. Oh, God, I'm so famous.
Yeah, that's the worst. That and,
And
boiling
then-
alive.
No, and then they don't.
Come up to you?
No, and then they
Mhm.
just don't even turn the camera
Know
on.
what I
They
mean?
just talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's happened to me before. The guy,
Really?
one of the main dudes who I see all the time, he just didn't have anything to say to me. He came up to me and he's like, so how's that cold plunge? Not filming, just asking how my cold plunge was.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's good. It's good. Dude. You want to turn that camera on so at least we feel like we're doing a thing? And he's like,
It's like,
nah.
Do you know what time it is?
the reason they gave it to me was so I would talk about it on camera. So maybe fire that bad boy up.
Hold up.
You want to make me feel like I'm doing my job at a high enough level that TMZ would care? And he's like, nah, they don't care. They don't care.
Point blank.
You know what my favorite one is when celebrities get their phone out and they're like, you like it when I film you? And they're all like, couldn't care less.
That's fine.
Don't care.
Actually,
Yeah.
I do think they do get kind of mad a little bit.
About what?
I don't know. They don't like being on camera.
Because what are you going to do with it? But what are you going to do with it?
Yeah, you're not selling it to anyone.
I do remember like early on when we were doing like red carpets, trying to take photos of the people taking photos of us, and they got upset. They did get upset. I don't know why.
Maybe they didn't like you.
Yeah, I do remember that too. I remember.
Yeah, it was a little weird.
And were you
Yeah.
like, it's a two-way street?
Yeah, I'm like, fuck you. No, I just thought they were beautiful as well. Maybe it was even Kyle that did that.
No, I think it was me. I think I was the one.
That sounds like a Kyle move.
I think I was the one doing it because I was like filming us on the red carpet and being like, look at all of the, look at all the people taking photos. And then they stopped taking photos and they're
Yes.
like, we don't get our photos taken. We take the photos of you. And it was like literally the first
Touched a nerve.
red carpet we had ever been on. And
Yeah.
I
Right.
was just excited.
They don't like it.
I was just excited.
When they're there dressed in like their pajamas, I guess I see where they're coming from. But I
Yeah.
like when they get a little gussied up,
Gusty up.
which isn't that often. It's kind of a cush gig.
Yeah,
Just
it's a
roll out of
nice-
bed.
Yeah, I would like. It's a nice. Maybe that's my retirement. Blake's going to be a juggalo, and I'm going to
Be a pap.
I'm going to be a paparazzi.
or a red
That's
carpet.
kinda-
I mean, let's make sure. Let's be clear about this.
Yeah.
It's different. There's paparazzi, and then there's photographers who are at red carpets.
Yeah, I'm going to be a red carpet guy because paparazzi, you have to be out there all the time. Just stand on street corners.
You got to be up early.
Yeah, I mean, you should have seen if
You
you're
got-
watching this on YouTube, Adam's face. He's just exasperated even thinking about it.
Oh, you got to be at the LAX all the time.
You got to be at the thing with
Somebody
the place.
help me!
You're always at LAX. You're outside of Hollywood hotspots, standing outside.
At LAX, they game you.
The farmer's market.
They game you so hard now. They roll up like fans, and then you're
Yeah.
like, okay, I guess I'll talk to this person, and then it just goes whoosh, and you're like, I thought we were just like talking.
Yeah, until they go, you're just talking, and they're like, "I'm with TMZ," and you're like, "Where's your camera?" And they're like, we don't care.
Nah.
We don't care about you.
I was
Yeah,
just
that's
wondering
bad, too.
if you knew what time it was.
I was wondering if you'd like your. I'm like, I do. I like my Renew cold plunge. Please film this.
Well, I know this was weeks ago, but how was the Jay Kimmel experience, dude? Did you have fun?
It was awesome. He's my favorite, I think, out of all the talk shows.
Mm-hmm.
It's really close to my house, so that knocks him up a point or two.
Okay.
It's just the proximity to my home.
That's something you should share with him.
Convenience. Convenience.
now.
Because the Tonight Show is also super fun, just the history of it. Fallon is a fun, cool guy, but this, you got to fly all the way there.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of a hassle.
God.
This is so close. It's easy, and also it's super fun. And you know, they got that bar backstage. It's a good time.
Kimmel's the man.
That's dope.
He's just like,
Mhm.
I mean, girls jumping on trampolines.
Give me a hell yeah.
He just seems like
Do you think he's bummed about the Man Show? Does he
No.
still claims it, right?
I think he's fine that he did it then. I think he's
Yeah.
like, I wouldn't do
He's
it
not gonna-
now,
he's
but
not
I'm
gonna
fine
do it
that I did
now.
it then.
Because the Man Show was pretty freaking sick for a young man.
we're in the same boat, dude. When we're in our 50s, I might not like that I showed my butthole in Game Over Man. My actual asshole.
I know for a damn fact you're always gonna be super hyped you did that.
It's all you're gonna be talking about at the retirement home.
Yeah, stop.
You might, when they're changing your fucking diaper, you might recognize that asshole, huh?
You don't know me, but I bet you know me down here. They're like, stop. Stop.
Sir?
Maybe.
He thinks he was in a movie where he showed his asshole. We think he's losing his marbles,
The
which is
Man
a
Show-
clinical
My
term.
marbles.
The Man Show was so freaking of its time. That was a really. I want to go back and watch some episodes. What was it? A sketch show?
Yeah, it was like a man on the street show. Andy Milonakis, not going to give him
Mhm.
flowers. Super funny.
Was it him? Was it him?
He played like a kid.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I miss the time when we as men could just, as a society, say that we like tits.
Dude.
We like them.
Okay.
And we're willing to just say that
I like that you're saying this.
and be okay with it and
Yeah.
stand on 2 feet and say,
Thank
I,
you.
as a man, if you don't like tits and that doesn't make you less of a man, you do
Dude.
you. But I would say the majority of straight men
Mhm.
like
Love some.
big old titties jumping.
I don't like
all
you
over
guys
the
telling me to
place,
show
and
my
that's just
tits.
a thing that we like.
It's just a fact of life.
And the fact that we can't say that now without being shunned
You
by
can.
society.
You are saying it, and it's
Yeah.
on.
Well, I know I'm saying it, dude, because I'm a down ass fucking dude. But you know, I would say most bros
You are. You're a true bro.
Wait.
are a little frightened.
Sorry, I'm getting a call. Jimmy Kimmel. Oh, you don't want Adam saying that while wearing a hat with your name on it. Yeah, no, I'll tell him. Very cool.
No, dude.
Well, I'm talking about his old show, so
He
This
is
is true.
correct, and
This is
the
true.
one thing that has really proven this fact is the fact that Hooters has gone bankrupt, dude.
okay, can you believe it?
I
Come
am
on.
not happy about that.
Do we swoop in? Do we swoop in with a new restaurant for all those down ass dudes?
Tom Likas.
for all those guys who need to see titties at lunch?
Well, yeah, there has to be.
You can't go to lunch without titties. What?
They did everything in their power.
Welcome to Cooters. Just like
Cooters.
super tight wrapped, saran wrap coochie shorts.
Oh, you said cooters. I thought you said cougars, and I'm like, that's not a bad idea either.
No,
Just
no,
like
no.
hot,
Right.
hot single older women.
There's one real cougar in every restaurant.
Oh, damn.
Every hour they let it loose.
Well,
Ring me.
do you? I mean, there's still like Twin Peaks, right? That's
Yes.
the other. That was their competitor. Is that doing well?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Adam's like, I'd road trip once a month to the closest Twin Peaks.
There's Twin Peaks. There's also a place called the Tilted Kilt, I think. That's like in like Vegas. That's kind of similar.
Holy shit.
Let's look at the menu.
This seems a-okay. This seems up my alley.
You know what? And this is not a joke. I will say right now, Hooters
I know you're the wings, dude.
Daytona wings are
Oh.
so freaking fire, dude. They're off the chain. That's
I
when they
think-
mix the barbecue with the buffalo, and it's so damn good, dude.
Oh, Oh, yeah.
Twin Peaks looks like it's a little higher echelon.
Well, of course, the website does, but does that mean...
Based on the sober ICP guys from last year's last week's episode,
You're a monster.
websites alone, yes, they look like they're quality.
Well, I think, yeah, it's not as many locations as Hooters had. So I think the quality might be a little higher.
See all locations.
I mean, dude, look at all these locations. Look at how many locations there are in Florida.
Is there one in Concord?
My God.
Well, Florida gets it.
But like where? There's one on Squirrel Road in Auburn Hills.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying is
Beaver, dude, there's one in Beaver Creek. You know it goes off.
Oh, yes, points. Are you kidding me?
Yes,
Are you
points.
kidding me?
I miss that time when you could just stand there and say, hey, I like titties.
Dude,
I'm not afraid to admit it.
There's one in Concord.
No, there's not.
Of course there is. Of course there is.
No, that's got to be New Hampshire. That can't be Concord, California.
I mean,
There's no way.
It's a bagel.
it says Concord on Concord Mills Boulevard.
I don't think that's my Concord. Not my Concord.
That's
I
not
don't
my
think
Concord, pal.
Why you wouldn't want this? You wouldn't want this?
I would completely want it. I would just be very aware of it. Are you kidding me?
It looks like it's outside Charlotte. It's outside
Yeah.
Charlotte. Okay.
Yeah, that's not my Concord. You kidding me? That would change the freaking whole town.
Corpus Christi, Daytona Beach. It all checks out. Deer Valley.
Yeah. So there's a handful of these types of restaurants. Like,
There's a handful, at least,
Okay.
if not two.
are they doing well?
Yes,
You know what I mean?
points.
They got to be doing well.
I think it's state by state. I think just maybe California's getting kind of weak.
That's got to be Hollywood, Florida, right?
It's got to be. It's all Florida. Florida gets it. As you know, Florida gets a bad rap for being a little Looney Tunes, but they do take some swings that are commendable.
Well, I will say that they're not afraid to just have fun. Just let it fly down there. And if that isn't considered a little kooky and a little out there, sure. Yeah, fine.
Then I guess I'm a little kooky.
Then I guess I'm a little kooky, a little out there.
Adam's a Florida man. Adam is a Florida man at heart. My God.
You guys, I'm still on the website.
We know, and it's making for very bad podcasting because you're just staring. Your mouth is a gate.
At least read out loud what you're.
Dude, I'm trying to
doing-
like spin the conversation a little bit, get it back to where we're having an actual conversation.
I just want to say one thing.
You're just going,
Yours is like crispy.
there's one in Indian Hills. There's one on Beaver Creek.
Dude, there's one Beaver Creek, very funny. There's one in Concord, not the Concord we know. There's one in
Okay.
Hollywood, not the Hollywood no. Now
Okay.
there's one in Madison, Tennessee, not Madison, Wisconsin.
What the fuck is this?
What's happening? What are we doing here?
Nothing. That's just where they've decided to put their locations.
I know, but they're misleading.
I'm assuming they're going in like smaller markets and
They're not smaller.
trying to
They're
edge
not
out
smaller.
where Hooters was.
There's nothing small about Twin Peaks.
But yeah, I would say a family trip to Twin Peaks. Maybe we're getting a new sponsor out of this deal. But
Did you see the
Dude.
catchphrase right under the logo?
Twinning.
Twin Peaks eats, drinks, and scenic views, baby.
Now, is this in Terrell, Texas?
oh,
Woo!
If this isn't
Ooh.
Terrell, Texas, I'm going to go crazy.
What are you talking about?
Hometown of Jamie Foxx, Terrell, Texas.
please come back to us, Durs.
Is that where they got it?
Bow to your sensei.
Please come back to us.
Okay, it is Terrell, Texas.
Terrell, Texas.
Knock your grandma.
Please come back to us. Exit out of that. Maybe let's not put any more websites in the.
What do we got here?
No, dude.
No, there's-
Wait, and
Come back to us,
the
buddy.
wings look okay.
The wings look good. The wings look really good.
So, Adam, back to your titties conversation.
Okay, now we're back on track.
I was listening to an old Howard Stern interview,
There we
and the
go.
woman comes in
Okay.
and goes, "Oh wow,
Welcome
you got-
back.
your breasts are much better than I thought they'd be." And she's like, "Oh,
Mhm.
thank you." And he's like, "That's a compliment." You know, like what? That's a little wild, right?
Very shagadelic.
Yeah, I would say we're beyond that. We're beyond that. But the fact that like
Okay,
now,
I really like this.
if you are at a Hooters or something.
Sure.
Well, I guess that's not.
Can we say
even
Twin Peaks? Can we say Twin Peaks? Is that what
at,
it's called?
at a Twin Peaks,
Tilted
thank
kill.
you.
and there's
Tilted
just
kill.
bodacious racks walking around. I think you could just all say this place is awesome. There's bodacious racks walking around all over. But if it's not in an environment like that, and a girl just comes in and she's just
Right.
Your boobs are
but
huge.
if she hasn't flopped out,
So it's how she's dressing, right? Okay.
if they're flopped out,
I've heard this
not to
argument
her,
before.
You don't say it to her. I think you can. I think you, in polite society, you can then to your guys be like, "Holy moly!"
So here's my question: If you work in a workplace, where there is a woman who wears revealing outfits, where her cans are out, and it's a distraction for everybody. Do you go to HR?
No.
And hang on, do you go to HR?
No.
And fist bump them and go,
Whoa, why don't you cry about it?
hey, I just wanted to bring this to your attention.
Cheryl's.
Cheryl. Fucking my mom's name? What are we doing here?
Sorry, bro. Sorry. She's not the only Cheryl, dude. Come on.
Why are you calling out? Why are you calling out Durst's mom's name?
And I am sorry. That was a weird pull.
Name one more Cheryl. You know.
I should have said Hillary. My bad, dude.
Thank you. Great callback from when was that? Was that last week? Jeez.
I think it was last week.
Yeah.
Samantha.
Yeah.
Sorry, didn't mean to derail it there. Man.
No, it didn't. I took a walk for a joke that arguably didn't even need to be said.
I would say, in fact, if you let's say you have such a bodacious rack.
Okay.
And
wait, I do. Hold on. Let me envision.
Yours does.
Okay.
And a woman does, and it's so distracting that you can't get. It's hindering the workplace. I feel that is a welcome reprieve from the grind, the monotony of everyday life. That woman should get a raise.
I love it.
And
she's getting a raise out of me.
She's getting a raise from everyone, but I would say she should get a raise.
This podcast was brought to you by 1999.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Bring it back, man.
Yeah,
bring it back.
Yeah, that's interesting.
This is cool, man.
So you
that being said, if a guy is so handsome, if Brad Pitt works at your office and all the women are lusting, because women are just as bad, if not worse, than guys. Like how they talk.
Finally, thank you, Adam. Go ahead. You've got the floor.
Thank you, Adam. Go off, King.
When you get a group of women just oogling and ogling, these
King.
men.
I feel super offended when that starts to happen to me.
I'm not offended. I'm like, yes, oogle, ogle. Do it. Do it.
Go ahead.
Oogle.
Perfect.
Oogle me.
Doesn't bother me.
Google me, Google me, whatever you want, baby.
Dude, you've been on the meet and greet, the gauntlet of the meet and greet, where it's one after the other. How many times has your ass been grabbed by women?
Yeah, kung fu grip.
Hundreds.
You need another 4 inches.
It's constantly being grabbed.
Yeah, sometimes people. Well, I think that is crossing a line, but yeah, no. I mean, no. Yeah, we let it fly.
Do you?
We let it fly.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't think you should ever unwillfully touch somebody, but
no, probably
not. It's
not.
a meet and
And
greet.
in fact, I don't love that either. But,
to be fair, they did pay $100.
Yeah.
So
Fucking take
you
it
may
easy, Blake.
touch. You can take it.
Let them roam if you want to.
So yeah, you should get a little cop a little feel.
You could take a little chunk.
Yeah,
You can
take
grip.
a chunk out of
You
it.
can grip me. Go ahead and get a grip.
Yeah, so I was walking down that road, and I will take most of that conversation back at the end of this podcast.
Yeah,
but
which is fun.
but
it's good to say it out loud so that someone can clip it and post it.
No, you know what, Adam? But you're right.
It's good to just, the man show. I feel like it would not. There's not a world where that'll ever come back, and it really brought me a lot of joy when I was in high school, I think is when it was on.
I don't think there'll be something like that with like commercials. But someone can for sure just start like a YouTube channel that's basically the same thing and people will be into it.
I just want to party.
You're right.
You know?
And maybe that's our spin-off podcast.
Now we're talking.
Okay. Cool. Maybe that's the
Dude Crew.
Maybe we need to fire that up, dude.
Yeah.
Live from Twin Peaks. This is
Horny
1999.
middle-aged men.
Welcome to Knockers Talk. We talk mostly about knockers.
This is not Knockers Talks, brought to you by
still-
3 dads.
Boys, did you
still
see any
love
knockers?
boobs. Oh, did I ever, man? Oh, I just about got in a car accident on the way here. Whipped my head around so hard.
Okay.
Holy.
And we bring back Flash Fridays from Tom Likas. It is Flash Fridays.
Tom Likas is a neighbor of mine. I think we've talked about this. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That shit's
That's
important.
fucking cool.
What did people call them when they called in?
Dom. I don't remember.
No, they called him King or Dad. Dad? No, they called him Dad. They'd call in and be like, "Hey, Dad," and you go, "Hi, son."
So Tom Likas is a shock jock here in Los Angeles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how nationwide he was.
And this was the same era where he would just
I think he got fired. Yeah.
did he? I thought he got like beat up and was like,
He
"I
did.
guess I'm done."
He did.
Oh, is that what happened?
I think he
I
got
think
hit with a
so.
bat
Oh,
outside of a club.
like
At
a club.
Yeah, like
got
a
hit with a club outside of a bat. What are we talking here?
no, got hit with a baseball bat like outside of a nightclub.
Oh, he was
He
going
was
to
a very-
nightclubs? The guy was like 60. He's going to nightclubs?
Dude, he was a player, dude. He was like,
Yeah, but he was like notoriously single and would find
and he's very rude.
desperate girls looking for like a daddy.
Oh, God. Oh, yikes.
He was very rude.
Yikes.
And he got,
you bitch. He was unreal.
now that you do have the best Tom Likas.
Tom Likas. Although people were just doing it way better than me though. So I was like, oh, I didn't realize this was like a easy impression.
He's good.
Hello, son. Did she have big old
I'm gonna
breasts?
come.
Oh man.
Did you fuck her or dump her? Sometimes you gotta fuck them and dump them. 785 Tom, call in. Tell us about your whores.
And you're like, this is on the radio?
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, so I take it back about wanting to go back to this time because that sounds horrific. Sounds horrific, dude.
Yeah, it was a dark time. It was a dark time, dude.
Yeah, a funny time, but
You just gotta look through a different lens, you know?
Prism.
We've come a long way. I've come a long way.
How far?
Do not.
How far have you come? How
I've
far have you
come a
come? You said
long
you came a long way? How far?
I'm gonna come.
Brought to you by Load Boost.
Did you
Hey.
take the load boost I sent you?
Hey,
Did you-
Load Boost, I've come a long way. Brought to you by Twin Peaks and Load Boost.
Science has come a long way.
We could write some Load Boost.
Hey, TII Nation, spring is almost here, so it's time to shake off those heavy layers and bust out those beautiful thighs, gentlemen. Whether you're on spring break, heading to a backyard barbecue, playing a round of golf, or delivering a podcast ad read, Chubbies has the styles for any spring occasion.
With a variety of bright and comfortable polos and high-quality thigh-exposing shorts. Hello. Chubbies has the styles to fit whatever spring vibe you're going for. Taking that well-deserved spring vacation, Chubbies has the ultimate training shorts for you.
Looking for a more casual, comfortable fit for an outdoor brunch or a walk in the park? Chubbies Original Shorts gives you that classic feel with a modern look. And get this, they've even got everywhere shorts designed for performance and casual vibes at the same damn time. Maybe miracles are possible.
Let's face it, you deserve a wardrobe upgrade for springtime. So to sweeten the deal, for a limited time, Chubbies is giving our listeners 20% off your order with our exclusive code. Use code THISIS20 at chubbiesshorts.com.
Whether you're getting dressed for your workday, a workout, or a weekend getaway, Chubbies has you covered. For a limited time, Chubbies is giving our viewers 20% off your order with our code THISIS20 at chubbiesshorts.com. That's code THISIS20 at chubbiesshorts.com. Support our show and tell them we sent you.
Don't blend in with the crowd. Stand out with Chubbies. Ooh, I can't wait to wear these in the pool. They still have the tag on them. I just got them.
Adam, are you on the Twin Peaks website?
He is. We lost him. It's that menu, man.
No, I clicked on the link
menu.
that said it's a breastaurant is what they're called. Like Twin Peaks, Tilted Kilt.
Those types of restaurants? Yes, points for sure.
Bikini Sports Bar.
Restaurants.
Bombshells Bar and Grill. A breastaurant, which is funny.
That is fucking genius.
And then there's the male variation, and that male stopped by males with a similar focus on the server's appearance, including tallywhackers.
You're a monster.
Opening in Dallas in
What's the second
2015. Tallywhackers.
It's in Dallas.
It was opened in May and closed by August, so like a little year and a half later.
They didn't know Dallas might not be interested in that.
Yeah, maybe not. And then in Japan, there was a place called Macho Meat Shop.
Oh, fuck.
Where brawny men serve food and drinks. Macho Meat Shop.
Can you imagine working there? That's the documentary.
How's the food?
Well, the thing is I feel like most women wouldn't want to eat at like a meat shop. Like usually, I mean,
this is gay dudes.
You need
These are all
salads.
invented for dudes.
Yeah, dudes are just too horny, I think.
Yeah.
We're too horny.
We're too horny. We're doing what we can.
If you don't want us to want to watch girls jumping on trampolines, we got to figure out a way to get the horny out of us.
Yeah.
Huh.
Too horny.
How to make men less horny.
The Meat Factory or whatever it's called.
Macho Man's Meat Factory?
Yeah, all those guys there working there,
Macho's
they're
Meat Shop.
selling meth, right? Like you're also a drug dealer, right?
Yeah, well, no, isn't no gay dudes, do they do meth or they do
meth.
You want to see it?
They do meth.
Yeah.
Okay.
We do they do
Poppers. Isaac immediately wrote poppers.
Isaac couldn't be faster at
Poppers, they do poppers.
at better moments. And also, he was syndicated across the country. Oh, that was okay. Great.
Tom Likas was, yeah.
The chat's on fire. Isaac's just dumping so much info right now. It's crazy. It's info wars in the chat room with Isaac.
With your bodies right now, do you guys think you could work at those restaurants, or would you be turned around?
Well, what are the requirements?
Would I be turned around, like turned out? Like, what do you mean?
Like sent back out the door, like, sorry, sir, we're not interested in your body.
What are the requirements?
I think we're a little long in the tooth. I think
I'm a little long.
You need another 4 inches.
Yeah, but you gotta have that one guy like
no, you're not, Blake.
In Magic Mike, wasn't there like the one old guy who
There's
was
been
still
too many jokes.
jacked?
We know you're not too long. But I mean, Durs, you have a white mustache. I mean, I could barely stand up for more than 10 minminutes at a time. My back hurts so much.
I think I'm good to go.
But that's not what I'm talking about, and you know it.
Yeah, Blake might actually be too good to go. A little too good.
G2G.
I think I'm good to go, baby. G2G.
Yeah, I would think so. I think you could. I think out of the three of us, Blake is the most ready.
There's no doubt. And do you sit down in the booth? You know, I never minded going to Hooters. It's a good time. The food is excellent.
Food's great.
Titties are out. But when they sit down in the booth with you, I'm always like, can you get your weird leggings away?
Yeah, I actually never really loved.
And the Band-Aids over the tattoos. I'm like,
they have Band-Aids over tattoos?
Can we do this at a distance, please? Yeah, they had to like cover their tattoos with like Band-Aids back in the day.
Is that real damn?
Huh.
That's what I remember.
Maybe that was in the 90s. I think in the 2000s they started to come around on individuality.
Sure. That's what we're calling it.
And Adam's looking at the Twin Peaks website.
There's no doubt in my mind. He's like, appetizers look good.
My hand's right here. I'm just looking at you guys.
We're not saying you're jacking off.
We're not saying you're jacking him.
No, if I was looking, I'd be
fleshlight situation.
I'd be scrolling.
Did I tell you guys I used one of those things that they sent, the Pure Love or whatever?
Oh, you jerked off in one of those things?
Wow, dude. And then
how did that go?
Yeah, please tell me more.
Let's just say
this is the horniest
science
pod yet.
has come a long way.
Okay, so you're liking it. You liked it?
It was no, it was a one and done. It's just such a
yeah, it kind of has to be, right? Or else were you going to put that in the dishwasher where your kids' dishes are and shit?
Yeah, what are we talking about? Come on.
No, but that's what you're supposed to do is like rinse it. You can rinse it in the sink or whatever. But I was just like,
rinse.
This is such a production, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
see, that's the thing. You don't.
They got to figure it out where it's less of a thing. Like it's got to be pre-lubricated or something.
It's not. It doesn't come ready.
So explain what it is. It's
step it out a little bit.
It's like I mean, people saw it if you watch on YouTube, you see these things.
You were blowing into it. You were blowing it up.
Yeah, it's basically like a flexible rubber whatever cut type thing with a hole in the middle with a bunch of little nodules in there.
That's right. That thing. Yeah, with 3 different holes and there's like swirls and shit on the inside. Yeah.
Yes. And you got to like pour lube in. You got to use.
Because I haven't used it.
Tight one butthole.
Yeah, Adam's like.
Sure.
Sure. But I just was like, they sent it. What am I going to do? I have it sit here. Let's see what it's all about. You know,
but I can't not use it. I can't donate it to Goodwill. What am I going to do with the damn thing?
Yeah, you could drop it in the Goodwill box, right?
Well, you know, for the pod.
Yes, you had to do it.
I don't necessarily hit record when I'm supposed to.
Right.
But if you send me a little thing to fuck, I'm trying it.
Yeah, a little market research.
But yeah, it's like it's a lot. It's a lot.
Do you want to like tell us more about like when you did this? Like what? Like when did you feel like the time was right? Did you say like, "Hey, I'm gonna"?
The family's away, so Daddy shall play. Like was.
Oh yeah, was it like Daddy's? Yeah. Everybody's
empty
out.
House. Empty house.
Empty house.
Empty house.
Situation. You gotta. That's definitely an empty house thing.
It has to be an empty house situation because could you imagine?
Oh God.
Could you imagine? Someone, one of the kids comes running in, and
I can't imagine any other scenario.
Yeah, and all of a sudden you got a 3-pronged or two, like, I mean, many different holes to fuck in this thing.
Yeah,
it's science.
A lot. I don't like those things.
And if your kid walks in and goes, "Dad, that's a lot," you're like,
"That's a lot."
Okay,
Dad,
what are you?
Yeah, you just jerk off like a normal person.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
Even if it's not the kids, what if it's like the wife? Like, I don't know. It's just a lot to walk back.
That's a better case scenario because then you at least can throw out there like,
what? How do you pad it?
Well,
you just fucking go. You got time?
Just say, hey, what are you doing?
Are you in a hurry?
Now? Yeah, are you in a hurry? And she'll probably go, yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, keep fucking the silicone.
As you were, soldier. She hits you with a salute.
Yeah, I'm good. Just keep fucking this silicone.
Fucking the can.
She just salutes you real quick and ducks out of the room.
Stand down, soldier.
What works for me, she always goes like, "Is it for the pod?" And I go, "Yes." And she goes, "Carry on."
Okay.
Absolutely.
For the pod.
Absolutely.
We're doing it
for the pod.
That's when we open up our own Breastaurant.
It's for the pod. It's for the pod.
We talked about it on the pod. What do you want me to do? Not open a restaurant?
When we open our own, hey, we got it. It's for the pod. Honey, it's for the pod.
Dude. It's a restaurant chain.
It's a restaurant chain. It's above the board. It's for the pod.
Look we're in Concord. We're in Madison. We're in Austin, Pennsylvania. All right. Just trust me on this.
We're in Las Vegas, Tennessee. Honey,
dude. Why am I there every night? I just want to make sure it runs well.
We're in Long Beach, North Dakota.
We're in New York, Arizona. Honey.
Dude, you're going to love it.
We're in all the major cities.
We're in Arizona, New Mexico.
All the restaurant locations.
Trust me, all right? Boston.
Albuquerque, Old Mexico. It's just, these are just places.
These are just places. These are major metropolitans.
I know I haven't been home in 2 weeks, but I just got to make sure the place is running well.
The restaurant isn't going to run itself.
Honey,
have you looked at the menu?
How do you think I put a roof over this house?
You know what? The other day you walked in on me fucking a fucking rubber can.
Okay, we're building out the world.
And I let it slide.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what she's not buying.
Was that for the podcast?
You got to turn. I told this story on Kimmel, and then
I'm so fucking hopped up on 5-hour energy.
And Todd watched the clip and was like, "I'm surprised you haven't told this story on the podcast." And I'm surprised that I haven't told this story.
There's no way.
This is that your mom caught you in a. Or you're
Yeah,
gonna tell the story. You're gonna tell the story?
yeah, I'll tell it real quick.
Get it.
So in high school, my high
I'm gonna
school
go take a shit.
girlfriend, she was like, you can't keep that condom here. You can't throw it away at my house. You have to throw it away on your way home or something. So I'm like, okay.
And you guys didn't want to flush it because you thought the plumbing would explode. Or whatever.
Yeah, we're like, the plumbing is going to come back up. It's going to be a whole thing. So I'm like, I'll throw it out on the way home. And then
you can't flush condoms, right? That's not a good idea. Correct?
You can.
You can. What do you mean?
If you're 16, you can.
If you're 16 years old, you absolutely can. In your own house?
Yeah. I give a pass to anybody living in their parents' home. You're allowed to flush condoms. As soon as you're on your own, chuck it. Go ahead.
Well, eventually that's going to come back to haunt you.
Until all of a sudden it floats back up, it gets stuck, and then you get caught. So she was right.
That's part of the fun of the game.
Yeah, she was like,
"It's not a game."
It's not a game. It's my life.
And then you go, "Mom, it's for the podcast, Mom." She's like,
"Oh, okay, for the podcast."
Okay, so you have a used condom.
Used condom, tied in a knot. I put it in my backpack in the pencil pouch, and then I go home. I forget to throw it away on the way home. I get home. I start to look for the condom. I can't remember exactly where I put it. I open up all the zippers. I'm like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Nature calls. I have to use the bathroom real quick. I quickly go to use the bathroom.
Fucking nature.
Fucking nature, dude. I hear my parents come home with my little dog, Maggie. All of a sudden, I hear the dog, Maggie, with the little bells. She had little bells around her collar, just jingling and jangling. And then I'm back in my room looking for the condom. The bells are jingling and jangling. I hear my mom say, "Maggie, what you got there?
Yeah.
What you got there, Maggie?" And she was like, "Oh my God, Adam."
Right.
And she marches down the hallway. I'm like, "Oh no." And she's holding the condom. It's been bitten. Now
what do you mean? You're like, "Oh no, you already knew."
I knew something was up because I can't find it. And all of a sudden I hear her, "Adam." And I hear her say, "What you got there?"
Goofy.
She marks down it wasn't Goofy, dude. The dog had bitten, so it's oozing. My jizz is oozing down.
Oh God, no!
and the dog is jumping up to like lap it up. It's like
for sure.
And my mom goes, "What is this? What is this?" Yeah. And I go, "That's not mine." And she's like, "Oh, so it's your father's? You're blaming your father?" And I'm like, "No, mine wasn't yellow." Because it was banana flavored. She was like, mine wasn't yellow like a banana. Mine was red like an apple.
That shit's important.
Like, what the fuck, dude? And then she went into the laundry room and cried. And I had to go down there and I'm like, I'm sorry,
She's still holding it.
You're not my little boy anymore. You're not my little boy anymore.
That's right, Mama.
Yeah, and I told that story on Kimmel minus the jizz.
Yeah, I'm like
slopping out. I cleaned it up a little bit for TV, but yeah, so we do have some stories in our deep back brain that we haven't told on the podcast yet.
So I got one question. Where are we buying banana flavored condoms? Is this like bathroom vending machine?
No, I think it was the grocery store. Yeah,
grocery store.
Durex, I think.
What about? Didn't you go to Plant?
I was a Durex man back then.
They sell banana flavored condoms at the grocery store.
I think
so. What about Planned Parenthood? And they had like that bowl.
Store.
They had like the bowl of like free condoms. You could just go.
That wasn't
your
me.
Backpack.
That wasn't me, man. I bought a pack of them at the grocery store.
Did you guys have Planned Parenthood?
You go into a lot of Planned Parenthoods?
We did. We had a Planned Parenthood.
Blake would go with all the girls who got pregnant as like their friend.
Good luck.
What is that? What if I did? That seems hella supportive, dude. Fuck you.
I know. I'm not.
We're just saying that.
When did I say that was a bad thing?
Well, the way you said it was like, oh, Blake would do this. Like, yeah, maybe I did. Maybe I was a really supportive, good friend.
Maybe you heard it that way.
My computer's about to die, guys.
But the way he would cover was he'd go back to his boys and be like, I went and got all these condoms. Like, that's how you made it like, masculine and
whatever,
cool.
Bro. See, you were taking a dig at me. I know you were. Adam said his computer's about to die. We're really running the red light today.
Yeah.
We're in the red.
Tell me more about this grab bowl at Planned Parenthood.
Did you ever go to Planned Parenthood as a youngster?
I don't think so.
You never stepped foot.
I don't think so.
It was such a great resource.
Sure. I think that they do a lot of wonderful things.
Well, I'll tell you one thing.
I just never planned for Parenthood.
They give you free condoms, and that's what.
Points.
See, that's the that's the cover. That's the cover.
Dude, they had
what? You think I was in there to like be supportive, bro? Look at these. I got fucking Magnum XLs, homie.
Dude, they would hook it up. They were cool like that.
What flavors?
Dude, I feel like cherry, banana definitely was one.
And did it taste like banana?
I actually, and this is honest.
Blake, what are you chewing on?
I never.
What are you chewing on? What you got there? What you got there, Blake?
That's like Coneheads. Remember in Coneheads, he would chew condoms as bubblegum?
I don't remember that. I don't think I ever saw Coneheads. I've only seen the trailer.
Goodbye.
Dude, that movie is really fucking good.
I think I can tell the trailer beat for beat, but I don't know if I ever saw the movie.
Chris Farley's awesome in it. Yeah. He's got an underrated role. But the
older sister from Dazed and Confused.
And she's
awesome.
Is she the daughter in Coneheads? In Coneheads? She's actually like super hot in Coneheads.
Yeah. Oh, striking.
Like, even with the cone head, she's beautiful.
The brunette.
Yeah. Is it not Alyssa Milano?
No, that is not Alyssa Milano. No.
You wish, dude.
No.
She's super beautiful.
Alyssa Milano.
And then the end of Coneheads, the movie, like the final act is crazy because they go to their home planet. It gets wild. Claymation. I'll say that. I won't spoil it.
So do you want to be more vague or let us into what the fuck you're talking about?
I want you guys to watch it. If you've never seen Coneheads, it's a great film.
Well, I've seen Coneheads.
Durs has never seen it.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Butthole.
Oh, yeah.
Great trailer.
It's worth a watch. It's really funny. It's very good.
Yeah, Dan
Aykroyd slays.
He's our best.
We come from
Whoa, Michelle Burke. I'm on the IMDb. Thank you, Todd. I think that was Todd.
Michelle Burke.
And
she's the daughter?
She's the daughter, the teenage daughter.
She's so beautiful in Coneheads. Look at her.
Well, and in just life.
I'm just remembering these outfits. Something about that cone.
It's science. That cone got you going.
There's something about that long dick on top of their heads that gets Blake going.
She also wears like
I wouldn't mind taking that to Planned Parenthood.
She also I'll take that. Okay. I got you, bro. But she wore a lot of chokers.
Oh yeah.
I think I was a sucker for like chokers. I think when I was a youngster, like a teenage boy, I thought chokers were super hot.
Well, I think that just hot girls wore them when we were young, and
maybe that was kind of a '90s thing.
That's what it was in the '90s.
I think there's plenty of girls who could put a choker on and make you go, "Yeah, they're not that hot."
They're fine.
Huh, she's got one on, but
I don't find
Naked grandma.
Well, she rocked
Why don't girls? And maybe I'm throwing this out there. And if you're a female listener or a male listener, and this floats your boat, give it a shot. Instead of wearing a choker on your neck, maybe like around the thigh. Like if you're rocking some shorts.
I think that's a garter.
That's a garter.
Yeah, but I'm saying you take a choker and you just put it on your leg. You just got like one.
Okay.
So it's like.
Well, then you got some really tiny ass legs, dude.
It's science.
Well, they stretch. They're like plastic. They're not like a fixed thing.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
But I think that could be a look. And slide into Blake's DMs and send him pictures of your legs with a choker on the thigh.
People have been sliding, by the way. You said slide into my DMs about like Tourette's the other day, and I have all these weird Tourette's.
Oh, so Tourette's is weird.
It's weird. It's weird.
Interesting. Thank you, Adam. Thank you.
Yeah, hang on. That's so weird, dude.
No, I'm saying I have
What do you also like titties?
I have explanations.
Yeah. What? And you're telling me you like titties on trampolines? What kind of human are you?
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying Tourette's is weird. I'm like, I have all these explanations for some weird Tourette's subject that I don't know about. I'm not saying Tourette's are weird.
And you famously do not absorb knowledge, so you can't even repeat what they are.
No, I don't. I skim it.
Yeah.
Not actually trying to gain knowledge. kidding me?
Do not.
Yeah.
Do not.
Do
Go
not.
Pirates.
Do not come.
Never. Never would. Never have.
Do not come.
What else?
What else? Oh, are you guys watching? It's probably over by now. Now that we're this far ahead, do you guys watch White Lotus?
Haven't watched this season.
Man,
Can I just say I'm so fucking mad that they had. I like Mike White a lot. I think he's a great creator. I love his stuff. I liked Enlightened. I like White Lotus. I really like White Lotus, and I've liked a lot of his stuff. The decision to change the theme song between season 2 and season 3 was the fucking dumbest decision because everyone loved the theme song.
Listen, I know where you're coming from, but let's go back. Let's go in the Wayback Machine real quick.
Okay. Wait.
Cosby Show.
I'm pissed now.
Whoa, no. Too far. No, Cosby Show. No, too far.
Landed.
We can't
I'm
go
in the
to
way
Cosby.
back.
No, Turs. Wrong era.
Quintessential theme song that evolved over time, seasons to season.
Well, that's the thing about Bill
and
Cosby.
the later
He
ones were
evolved.
off the chain, dude. Where everybody was in like the bright colors dancing
but
around,
didn't
and then they
they do
did the
that-
hands like this, and it was like boop, and he was like, "Wake up, bitch!" I just poisoned you.
Shut up, bitch.
You can't,
dude.
You can't.
I loved the later seasons Cosby theme was a fucking jam that I cannot believe hasn't been sampled.
I think there's a reason. I don't think you touch anything.
I was doing a bit where I was in a Wayback
The
Machine.
music was the same.
And I kind of missed that you were talking about the Cosby Show. Because I did this whole bit on how I was being transported to a Wayback Machine.
Yeah, no, you don't want to go that far back.
So, wait, did they do that out the gate? Like starting the first?
No, the original Cosby was like, burp, 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 but then it like evolved. It evolved.
You're way older than us, so you remember these things. But
You also worship Bill Cosby. You
Yeah.
worship him.
everything he does, you love and appreciate and copy.
I'm gonna steal. I don't copy it. I steal it.
I'm pissed now.
I gotta post that later seasons Cosby theme just to see what happens.
Don't, Durs.
Durs is gonna start
No, Durs is gonna post
just to see what happens.
Tom Likas, Bill Cosby.
Durs is gonna start a sleepy time restaurant.
Not good. Not good. Not good.
Durs is sleepy time restaurant.
You know what? If you're full, lay down over here.
Allegedly. Not good.
Why is there
Isn't
wing sauce
good.
on my fly?
Hey, dude, it's not I'm not the one starting it. You're not starting it. Durs is the one
Gosh.
starting it.
I'm pissed you guys don't watch White Lotus because there's some funny stuff that's happening.
I'm watching it. Yeah, the brothers are jerking each other off.
I do. I just want to be able to blaze through it.
The brothers are jerking each other off. Yeah. So
The brothers are?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's so gross. It's so weird. It's so cringe.
Thanks for that. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, you got to get on
for some
it,
reason,
brother.
I'm like not as interested, but I just
This season has been
It's been slow.
it's a slow burn to
Yeah,
get
you
there. I feel like
basically
other
watch-
seasons it was better quicker.
A little more captivating.
Here's
Yeah.
the shocker for me. The marketing, you can't escape this show. And then the other day I saw a headline that was like, it's gotten its all-time highest ratings. And I was like, oh shit. So everyone is watching this.
Mm-hmm.
4 million people are watching.
Which in
Yeah,
the
HBO does
grand
not
scheme is
get-
not a huge number.
I thought it
No.
would be like 10 million.
That's
But
like
No, we used to get
What?
at our peak, Workaholics was 3 million.
and
I
then
don't
what
think
is
we
it?
ever got to 3. I don't think we ever got to
What
3.
is a
Yeah, we did.
I think we-
Season what 2 or season yes or
kissed it?
the beginning of
Okay.
season 3,
Everyone slide into Adam's DMs with those.
what did American Idol get?
season 2. Isaac said.
American Idol would get like 10 million
Over.
over that.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Back
that's
in the
that's a big
day-
network. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
but,
was like still not many. Yeah. 25 million.
25 million. That's
Yeah.
insane.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good show.
But that was also real appointment television right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
missed
yeah.
Idol, you're
And it was on twice a week. It was on like Wednesday and Thursday. That fucking
Yeah.
show, genius. Genius.
Well, yeah.
You had to watch it twice a week.
Back,
fucking awesome.
Yeah, let's get back to the Lotus.
To get back to your life hero, Bill Cosby. They changed after season 1 to a new theme song, or did they do multiple seasons?
Well, because the kids were getting older, so they had to like redo the theme songs, and they're like, well, let's just update the music. So like the music would stay similar. Oh my God, Todd, I know you're a musician. He's like, it's a variation on the melody.
Know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. But like it evolved into something that would be like almost not recognizably the same thing. And it got doper.
So that makes more sense than what the White Lotus is doing, because it's not the...
Is it totally different? Isn't it still... Blah, 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 blah?
There's to it.
It's by the same person. Well, sorry. Blake's saying there's to it.
There is some la.
No, there isn't. No, there is not.
There's no la.
There is a little la.
No, there's no... I watch it, Blake.
I do too.
Yeah, but you don't retain information.
If you listen to it,
you don't
retain any knowledge. It goes like
he retains music.
It does. It has. Has.
Will you play it?
Vocal. I don't know if I can.
7 variations of the Cosby theme.
White Lotus.
Don't
season 3 theme.
Jeez, why are you? Yeah.
Here you go. Are you ready? You want to hear it?
So let's play the. Okay.
Okay.
This is the new one.
See, it's kind of going like. Are we allowed to play this?
This sounds like a song I've heard before.
Okay.
She got a booty.
Okay, well.
That is the movie. That's just that just sounds like someone's gonna sample that.
Okay.
Yeah, so not
really.
as good, right? So season 1, play the last season or 1 or 2.
Okay, season.
And you're gonna hear the banger that everyone was like,
we're saying season 1 or season 2?
Whichever. It's the same song.
They're the same.
Oh, it is. Exact same?
We retained that it's the same.
Yes, we retained information and knowledge, and it's the same.
And Blake, you do that. I'm gonna search Cosby
dump
theme songs.
It's kind of the same. Kind of the
very
same.
Similar.
It's very similar. Very similar. Season 2 might be a different song too.
Okay, well, try it.
Can you guys hear my shit playing or no?
No. We're not sharing your audio. Hold on. This is. Oh gosh. No.
I got all the Cosby theme songs here.
Don't. This is season 2. Very different.
Is it? Oh yeah, you're right. But then it goes into. Wait. Oh, you're right. It is. I thought it was the same 1 and 2. I'm off base here.
No, season 1 was the banger.
But they had season 2. They still had the.
I think the season 3 you listen long enough and it goes.
And season 5 of her Cosby Show is the banger.
Stop, Durs. Stop, dude. Stop.
Yeah.
Hold up.
It's so good.
Well,
it's so good.
I will say, in watching,
I might make it my ringtone.
Without spoiler alerting for you, Durs, about the new season of
the
White
brothers
Lotus.
jerk each other off.
You guys go ahead and then give me.
No, I wasn't doing it, but I was looking at Walton Goggins with his shirt off, and I had a thought, Adam, and you may want to text your boy Walton.
We're talking about Walton Goggins without his shirt on.
I think I know his next
he's jacked.
His next big move. I think he should play fucking Iggy Pop.
He is.
Is he?
No, I don't know.
Dude,
Iggy Pop?
No.
He would be the sickest. Like, I think that would be a super sick
all
movie.
wiry.
Yeah, like do some shit about like Iggy and the Stooges.
Well, the weird thing is Walton was like, he's like, yeah, man, wow. Yeah, so he's like, do you watch the show? Adam, do you watch the show? And I'm like, I do. And he's like, I don't want to spoil it for you, but I will say that it was a dark time, man. It was a dark time. I'm like,
for him filming.
For filming for everybody. And he was like, we all became our characters. Yeah, man. Wow.
Okie dokie.
And I'm like, what are you talking about?
You do a good impression as well.
Isn't he known for becoming his characters? Isn't he generally a method actor?
I kind of. I mean, he's not Baby Billy when he's not shooting. You know what I mean? But he said
let down.
He said he
Darn
was they all became their characters. And now I'm finding out that the brothers are jerking each other off. I'm like, what was he trying to tell me, man?
So that's what he was doing.
dude.
Yeah.
He was trying to tell you privately they were jerking each other off.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. He did say that besides Patrick Schwarzenegger, and he was one of the brothers getting jerked off. So maybe he was like trying to protect him. He's like, we all were exactly ourselves, or we all were our characters, except for the brothers who were jerking each other off.
That is a really funny show to say that about.
Yeah, and I'm like, and now I was like, okay, and this was like months ago when we were shooting Righteous Gemstones, and now after seeing the show, I'm like, what the fuck was he talking about? And I think Walton's character is like gonna. I mean, I haven't seen the newest episode. He's gonna like go do a hit in Bangkok. He might like try to kill a man. I'm like, what was going on in your mind, dude? What was going on in your mind?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So.
I like the idea that how Austin Butler like couldn't shake the accent of Elvis after he filmed it.
Yeah.
That like these guys were just like, I jacked off another guy. I just can't shake it. I just so they're so deep. Just yesterday, I jacked a guy off.
I found myself at a Macho's meat market, fucking just looking for hard cock, bro. I don't know what to do, but I'm stuck in character, brother. I'm really stuck in character.
I'm trying to come a long way. That didn't really work.
Absolutely.
I liked it.
Okay. Well,
I can't wait to watch it. I can't wait to watch it.
It's a slow one. It's a slow one.
There's a couple shows that I need to just fucking jump into.
I watched Reacher season 3.
Oh hell yeah! Reach around.
Not good. Really bad.
You're off.
And I like the first 2 seasons.
That's what I did hear. It fell off hard, is what I heard.
I like the first 2 seasons. This season, I mean, they made some strange choices. And
I get a lot of Instagram about the guy who's like bigger than Reacher.
There's another big dude,
and it's like a
way bigger than Reacher, and you're like,
because he's like 6'9".
Who was it? Batista?
No, he's like a bodybuilder who's like enormously tall and has like tree trunk on. But yeah, like I go, so that's the storyline, is that there's a bigger guy?
That's fucking cool. That's
you
like
think you're big, I'm
WWE.
bigger. Okay.
Yeah, and I love Reacher, so I'm hoping season 4 they turn it around, because I was
a reach around. Like, we call that a reach around.
I'd like to reach around.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
that's what they punched. White Lotus.
Have they punched fists yet? Where like the fists hit each other and they just like recognize each other for a second?
That'd be fucking cool.
Not yet. No, they haven't.
All right. Well, let's see if
any takebacks, any apologies, any epic slams, boys.
Huh. Let's see here. There's
I want to slam you guys for zero appreciation of the Cosby theme song.
Yeah.
It still slaps. I'll send you guys a link. I'll send you guys.
I kind of don't remember it. Okay, please slide into Blake's DMs with any links that you want to get to us.
Just next time you're out at a restaurant, play it.
I'm not super. Honestly, I'm not super familiar with Mr. Cosby other than Ghost Dad. I don't know much of his work.
You didn't watch Cosby Show? You only watched Ghost Dad?
I did watch Ghost Dad. That's a really good.
But you didn't watch Cosby Show?
Not really. No, I never really.
So like,
Rudy,
which does nothing for you. Theo Huxtable, one of the greatest characters in TV history.
I'm sure.
Young Raven Simone, just crushing.
I'm aware that it was appointment television, but I did not watch a lot of Cosby Show. I did.
And that's why you are the way you are.
Maybe I should.
The mom was like,
yeah, maybe that's why,
Did you guys ever see those Creed movies where like Felicia Rashad is in the Creed movies and plays like the
I don't know who
mom?
that is. I did watch
the mom from Cosby Show.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And she's in the Creed movies.
Yeah.
And she elevates her on camera. You just sit up a little straighter. You're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, you don't want to be on her bad side.
Real.
No, you don't.
I gotta check that out.
You say, why don't you straighten me out?
Okay, and I'm sure.
Any take backs, any apologies, any epic slams? I can I start this one off because I would like to.
Sure.
I started this one off.
I already started it out, but go ahead.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did an epic slam on you guys for not being down with Cosby.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm glad you're listening.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It is an epic slam. That's just a regular part of the podcast.
Of
so
life.
It didn't hit home.
Okay.
I would like, and it's not a total take back because I do stand by what I said by guys just inherently liking women jumping on trampolines.
Mm-hmm.
That is a cool thing.
Perfect.
I would like that we can acknowledge that again and not feel ashamed by our carnal desires.
Your boobs are
And I
huge.
stand by that. We did go in a little hard and we went in a little deep. And for that,
That's what you
you know,
said.
Hard and deep. My man.
69, dude.
This is your take back?
I wish there was a points there. Blake gives me no points.
I'm
I don't know if you did it on purpose, but
We got
Yes, points.
a little hard, went a little deep. But I hope that doesn't turn off anyone because you know I'm for all the people.
I was gonna say I think you turned on more people than you turned
Well,
off,
good.
pal.
Good, I hope so.
Oh, they're not turned off. They're turned on, brother. And I would like to take back the decision to go bankrupt for Hooters. I'm not wording it correctly. I just want Hooters back, okay? I'm really sad that Hooters isn't in
You know what?
California.
I don't mind that they're gone if Twin Peaks would just open up a damn restaurant in the LA County.
That would be beautiful.
in a city that anyone has ever heard of.
I think
In a
there might be
city
one
that's
in
actually what it is.
San Bernardino, and I'm willing to go with you guys out that way to just, market
I can't
research.
think of a better reason.
I
That's
don't know
F&G.
why I know about this place. I've seen them.
I've never.
It must
seen
must
or
have been
heard
in
of it.
Kansas City or something because I
Live
have
pod
family there.
from
Twin Peaks?
Every
Yeah,
Twin
okay.
Peaks. I'm down to go on a
Yeah, that's our next
nationwide
tour.
That's a great
Yeah.
call.
That would
Every
be
Twin Peaks.
Incredible.
Hey, we're coming to your town, Concord. Nope, not that Concord. We're coming to someone else's town.
Yeah.
That
The
would be
most confusing
incredible.
tour in the world. Okay.
We'll see you in Bozeman.
Your boobs are
Montana?
huge.
Nope. Louisiana.
Wouldn't that be easy? Sorry.
See you in New Orleans.
I'm in.
Louisiana. Nope.
No.
All this
Utah.
being said,
Tennessee.
Twin Peaks, send Blake some of your sauces.
Absolutely.
And,
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
let's get out
Sauce.
there.
And Hooters never say die.
And
we
Big
stand
Beef
with it.
Meat Mans of Dallas,
I'm also
Macho meat.
R.I.P.
Market.
Sorry to hear about all that.
I'm also down to try their sauce.
And that was another episode of
Oh,
This is important.
Who sauce are you willing to try?
Yeah, what's
Whose
that sauce?
What sauce?